Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Pollard in at the power forward. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here's Snow. Inside. Francis gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Pass to Valentine. Here's Pollard. Right wing. To the right side. Here's Francis. Jacks up a 3. It's a three-pointer. Francis has got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Nails it from 3.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Santos. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Snow. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And rejected. Pass to Francis. Here's Valentine. Here's Snow. He buries it from 3. Snow's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Townsend. And he buries his first look.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Snow. Goes up at the stripe. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
The home team calls timeout.
Well, their performance wasn't pretty to watch. But in the end, all that matters is what's on the scoreboard. So they'll take that win.
All right.
right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 10. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Townsend. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Pass to Valentine. Here's Pollard. Still no points. Here's Francis. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Another shot. Shot's good by Valentine.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
They set the screen. Pulls it. Santos good. Santos has got 6. Got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Valentine. Here's Pollard. Over to the left wing. Here's Francis. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Townsend. And the 3 off target. Gone an impressive 8 of 9. Pass to Snow. Here's Francis. Just 4 to shoot. Counted from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Dadier. Pass to Strickland. Here's Townsend. Here's Strickland. No one near him. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Snow. Coming off a 12-point game. Three-pointer, Stewart connects from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Dadier. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Love. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Strickland. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, Strickland.
Shooting 2.
And he makes it first. Carlson, he's checked in for Murray. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And here's Stewart. Takes a 3. And Nunley gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Folks. Yet to see a basket. Here's Strickland. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stewart with it. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Here's Folks. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Up 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And it's Hughes in at the one spot. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Folks. Pass to Towns. Here's Strickland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Strickland's got 9.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Here's Nunley. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Hughes, the pass to Stewart. Here's Nunley. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Folks. Back to Towns. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that one's good. Stewart.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And he drives in. That one goes in. He's got 10.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Strickland. Pass to Folks. Here's Santos. Here's Strickland. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one, Strickland.
What's up? Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Francis. Stewart outside. Here's Francis. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. EA?
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Three-pointer, Stewart. Lawson with a rebound. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Folks passes to Strickland. Out to the right wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. The home team calls timeout.
Team foul. At the line for one, Strickland. Timeout for the team. And your team.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's keep it going for your dancers.
One shot.
And that one misses. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Francis, the pass to Pollard. Here's Hughes. They set the pick. Pass to Pollard. The three. Drains the triple. Pollard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Here's Townsend. Cans it with nobody near him.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Hughes, the pass to Francis. The three. Lawson with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Santos. Here's Strickland. He's got 14. Goes back up. And off the glass. That one's good. Townsend's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Stewart, the pass to Pollard. Here's Snow. 6 points for him. Here's Francis. Off the mark there with a three.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Townsend. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Francis grabs the board.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Santos. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Santos has got 8 points.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
substitution on the court.
Here's Francis. Give him 8. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one. Gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Santos good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Here's Snow. He's got 6. Here's Francis. Pass to Pollard. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Pollard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And that concludes the first half. Up by 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And it's Love in at the 5. To the inside, Fultz. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team
Well,
foul.
that was clearly a foul.
At the line
These are his
for
first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Francis. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. And it's Snow in at the 3. Pass to Pollard. Knocks down the long J. 15 points in the game.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Folks. 7 points in the game. Fires at the elbow. Yes, on the jumper. Townsend's got 10.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Pass to Snow. Here's Francis. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Love missing.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Shooting has been incredible. 72%. Pass to Townsend. Here's Santos. Puts one up from 19. And they pick up 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Townsend. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Santos. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Here's Francis. Give him 8 points now. Pollard, the pass to Snow. Here's Francis. Pass to Snow. They set the pick. 4-3. And they recover it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Pollard's got 8. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the wing on the left. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shoots from the line. And Townsend gets it to go. Townsend's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Valentine. From behind the arc. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Right wing. Here's Townsend. He's got 12. The offensive rebound. Here's Santos. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count it. Snow's gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Love. Here's Townsend. From the arc. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
It's tipped. Pass to Valentine. Here's Snow. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 23 points in the game.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
The home team calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Townsend. Here's Strickland. 14 points for him. Townsend, no good. Here's Snow. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Strickland. 1:43 left in the third. All sorts of time. Love. It's good on the putback.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Stewart outside. Pass to Francis. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Francis has got 11 points.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Strickland. A quick shot there. It's off target. Gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Stewart's got his third basket on the night right there.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Out to the right wing. Here's Strickland. He's got 14. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 16.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Stewart outside. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. The three is up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Roy in at the 4 slot. Pass to Pollard. There's a screen to the middle. There's the steal. Strickland passes to Lawson. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Santos. Back to Towns. Out left to the wing. Pass to Strickland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Another steal. Here's Santos. Stewart defends. And stolen by Stewart. Francis, the pass to Stewart. Here's Nunley. Here's Pollard. Pass to Francis. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. From outside the arc. Shot is good. Pollard.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's the 3. The rebound by Pollard.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Nunley. Here's Pollard. Francis, pass to Hughes. Here's Francis. The 3 is up. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Out to the right wing. Here's Strickland. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Strickland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Pollard. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Strickland. And the layup falls. Strickland's got 6 in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Valentine. Here's Hughes. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Driving in. There's the screen. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 25.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Townsend. There's a screen by Love. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Pollard. He takes it in. Count that one.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Snow. Here's Francis to the paint. Here's Valentine. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
There's a screen. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Roy. Deflected. And they're able to recover. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Townsend. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
To the right side. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pollard the pass to Snow. Fires the three. Shot is good. Pollard's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Francis. Here's Valentine, covered by Love, and he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
One shot.
.40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Townsend. Lets it fly. Valentine with the rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now Stewart. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now for our player of the game.